Why hello you amazing beautiful people, and welcome back to another Tupac reaction video. I used to call these Hip Hop Wednesdays, but for now I feel like we're pretty much on a Tupac rabbit hole, so I might as well just call them Tupac Wednesdays until we're done with it. You guys are already saying you want to see some album reactions. I've been getting tons of recommendations for music videos and live performances, but the number one thing that is definitely being recommended at the moment is a documentary, and I've been given loads of different ones to check out, but a lot of people have said that this one is the best. It's not too long, it's like 40 minutes long, it's narrated by Tupac himself and apparently was produced by his mother. I don't know if that last part is 100% confirmed, a few people in my comment section have told me that, but it is Tupac's Resurrection movie, and pretty much everyone in the community has agreed that this is the one I should start with. So let's do it today. I think this is the most excited I've been for a video like this in a while, especially knowing it's somehow narrated by him and tells his entire story and from the start of his life to his death. It sounds like it's going to be an incredible watch, and I can't wait to watch it with you guys. So what I'm going to do, because it's quite a longer video and because we'll be breaking down, analyzing a lot of it, this is probably going to be like an hour and a half reaction, is I'm going to split it into two parts. Part one will go out now, where you guys watching this, and part two will go out next week on Wednesday. However, if you don't want to wait till Wednesday, part two will be available right now on Patreon. You can click a link to the Patreon in the description. Go over there, check out part two right now for yourself. I'll upload part one and two back to back over on Patreon. So if you want to watch them, you don't want to wait a week, link in the description. And please, 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 please keep the recommendations coming, all right? You guys are controlling this journey, so please keep firing the recommendations my way. I cannot wait to find out more about this man. So let's finally do it. Please like, please subscribe, support the reactions, and let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Tupac's Resurrection movie.
I always felt like I'd be shot. Somebody would try to do me some harm because a lot of people don't like me. But I didn't think it was going to happen at that particular moment. I'm surprised, but I'm happy. I believe that, this is all in God's hands. And I'm very appreciative to God for everything I've gotten to do. But also about death, we look at death from a selfish side. Like, that guy died. Oh, it's so sad. Why is it sad? He's away from all of this bad stuff that's here on earth. At the worst, he's just somewhere quiet, nothing.
So this is Tupac? This is him narrating it. This is him. And we're in Vegas at the moment. All right. I'm guessing that this is audio when he first got shot, because he got shot twice, right? This is going to be really surreal, isn't it?
At best, he's an angel. Or he's a spirit somewhere, What is so bad about that? Throughout my life, I just wanted to be like an angel for God. Do something where I could be of some help. And I can do that. I'm an artist. So it's not like I have to tell the truth. All I have to do is tell a story and reach you, and get some kind of feeling from you. And then try to get the moral across. So this is my story.
Let me make sure the volume is turned all the way up. I want to make sure I'm hearing this. It feels like it's turned down a little bit.
Our story is about ambition, violence, redemption, and love. When I was young, I was quiet, withdrawn. I read a lot. I wrote poetry. I kept a diary. I watched TV all the time. I stayed in front of a television. And I could see all these people out there in this pretend world. And I knew I could be part of it if I pretended to. The way Arnold used to look when he used to come out on Different Strokes. I used to like the lifestyle, the way he used to live. So early on, I just watched and emulated. And I thought maybe if I can be an actor and I could act like those characters, I could have some of their joy.
Oh, thank you, Mr. D.
Gosh, that's both, it's a brilliant way of thinking and incredibly sad that as a child you would be watching the TV and instead of just enjoying it for being a show, you'd be watching it thinking, if I act like them, then I can, pretend or at least maybe feel the joy that they feel. He wanted an escape that bad.
If I could act like I had a big family, I wouldn't feel as lonely. Shock is responsible for all my success.
I'm the original two-tone, big-nose, skinny rapper.
Shock G. This lady named Layla introduced me to Adrian Gregory, who was managing Digital Underground. He was like, I'm gonna send you to Digital Underground. They're in the studio. You just rap for Shock G on the spot. If he like you, then I'll pick you up. Yeah, I just walked in, rap for him. He's like, okay, good, you're in. Boom, boom, boom. I'll see you later. And I just left, walked out of there like, dag.
What the fuck? I met this person, and they said, go down to this recording studio and just rap, and if they like you, then you're in. And I rapped, and they liked me, and I was in. Like, that's the story? Hey, Tupac, what's your story? I rapped for this guy, he liked me, and I was in. It was done as a rapper. It sounds so easy.
Shock was like, come on the road. You could be my roadie, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be glamorous, but you'll be working, you'll be meeting people. I said, cool. Got off the road, he said, well, I'm gonna pay you this, and I'm gonna let you do same song. I did same song. Ever since then, it's been on.
Tupac, go ahead and rock
now
this.
I clown around when I hang around with the underground. Girls used to frown, say I'm down when I come around. Gas me, and when they pass me, they used to diss me, harass me. But now they ask me if they can kiss me. Get some fame, people change, wanna live their life high. Same song can't go wrong if I play the nice guy.
Claiming fame must have changed now that we became strong.
I remain still the same, cause it's the same song.
I look back.
That's a banging fucking buzz. We need to react to what same song. We need to react to that. And who's this other guy then? I want to check him out too.
Fondness. Those were like some of the best times of my life.
Watch this, man.
I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck you up.
The 45 King, this is your thing. Check out how we swing. Look at my ding-a-ling and know that I am the king. A lyrical lunatic. I can rap so quick like this in politics. Don't matter if the girls be able to get a dick.
Do you know what's interesting? You know, you get like a feeling from someone. You get like a good energy. You get like a good vibe. You get it from someone. I'm kind of getting that now from Tupac. Like, he just kind of seems like I know that this might sound weird. He honestly seems like someone I would have known growing up. Like, he just seems so like just normal and just friendly and just nice. I don't know. Do I sound crazy? He does. I can imagine him like meeting him in my school. Like, and he's got that kind of energy. He just seems really down to earth.
Adrian had been shot in my demo tape as a solo artist. Then all of a sudden, Interscope got in touch with us, and I was told that Ted Field, this millionaire, multi-millionaire, his daughter had heard my demo.
You can tell that this guy is a multi-millionaire because he's wearing the classic black top and tiny little glasses. That's millionaire energy.
Multi-millionaire. His daughter had heard my demo, and she liked it. So he was like, that's how I picked you. And I was like, wow, tell your daughter thanks.
You know you gotta love the sound. It's from the rebel of the underground.
So I went from being unknown to now having a platinum record.
This has been done in such an awesome way. So it basically has taken snippets of Tupac talking about his story. I'm guessing using interviews and different like footage. And it's like taken all of that. It's then lined up all of the audio to perfectly tell the story of his life, his entire timeline. And then on top of that, after lining up that, it's then added the images to match. It's brilliant. Genius.
I love women. I'm not gonna lie. I love women with a passion. I do. I feel like sometimes now I just be wanting to call Prince and just be like, can we hang? Because I love women like he love women. Oh, Lord. I've been talking to little girls all day. Since somebody my age. How you doing? I have respect for women. Ultra respect for women.
Is this Smooth Operator playing in the background?
I like being around females. I'm comfortable. I can get with them on every level. I don't get like a predator thing going when I'm around demure females.
Don't be shy.
Y'all making me blush. You got me blushing. I'm not uncomfortable around strong women.
Oh, sorry. I'm not enough for you.
Yeah, no, you enough. I'm looking you up and down, but on TV, they're like, look how he looking at time.
What I'm really like, he is, I love this guy. Look at him. Yeah, I'm looking you up and down. I love him. He's well cheeky and he's well flirtatious, but he also doesn't mean it in that sense. Like, he's saying like, I love women, and you can tell he means that in like a cheeky way, but he also doesn't. You can tell he doesn't as well, and you can see that in his songs. How, like, even me as like a fucking novice to this guy, how many songs have we reacted to already where he's talking about like how oppressed women are, and like how much he wants to like highlight and lift up like black women of America as well. Like it's so much in his music. You hear it all the time, so you know that it is cheeky. He is saying like I love women in a cheeky sense, but he's also means it in like an empowering sense.
For you.
Yeah, no, you enough. I'm looking you up and down, but on TV, they're like, look how he looking at time.
Don't do that.
He gives me energy that like I feel like no one would not get on with him. I feel like anybody could meet this guy and just get on with him straight away. Like he could come around, any of you watching this, he could just walk through your door and it feel like he was part of the family. That's the energy he gives off. The music as well. That's ridiculous.
Madonna is real nice. She's a good person. She
I thought it was Drew Barrymore.
A lot. She was real cool. Like any one of my homeboys. Jasmine Guy, she helped me. She was a good supporter. Jada Pinkett. Jada's my heart. You know what I mean? She will be my friend for my whole life. Well, maybe I'll be down to scoop you up later in life. You ain't all shriveled up. We'll be all together. Be like Ozzie Davis and Ruby Dee.
Vic, you know you always got a place in my heart.
She can.
Jada knew Tupac? What? Considering like, you know, I'm just like, I'm surprised and I'm moving.
My
on.
one heart, my liver, my lungs, my kidneys, my blood, marrow, all of that.
Keep your head up. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easy.
Gosh, I love this, man.
I think my mother taught me to understand women a lot more than my peers
Dude,
did.
everything I hear.
When I was young, I was surrounded by strong women. My sister is the bomb. She's my biggest critic. She's real smart. Funny as all hell. She's real funny. My mother was a matriarch. If you're raised by a woman, you're gonna have feminine characteristics. You're gonna think like a woman.
Since we all came from a woman.
When I'm saying thug, I mean not criminal, someone to beat you over the head. I mean the underdog. If the person that had nothing succeeds, he's a thug. Because he overcame all obstacles. It doesn't have anything to do with the dictionary's version of thug. To me, thug is my pride. Not being someone that goes against the law, not being someone that takes, but being someone that has nothing. And that even though I have nothing and there's no home for me to go to, my head is up high. My chest is out, I walk tall, I talk loud, I'm being strong.
I am against racial and ethnic entitlements. I think they are un-American.
I don't understand why America doesn't understand thug life. America is thug life.
So, Tupac's idea of thug and thug life wasn't the idea of a criminal. When someone might brandish a criminal as a thug, or like saying you're acting like a thug or something like that, he never saw it as a negative. For him, a thug was the idea of someone who maybe comes from like a harder background or has like difficulties in their younger life but overcomes it. It is more of an achievement. If you're in a position of any kind of relevance or power or anything and you consider yourself a thug, then you've overcome obstacles to reach that point of importance.
What makes me saying I don't give a fuck different than Patrick Henry saying give me liberty or give me death? What makes my freedom less worth fighting for than Bosnians or whoever they want to fight for this year? They should give money to the ghetto. I mean, I think even gangs can be positive. It just has to be organized and it has to steer away from being self-destructive to being self-productive. I organized the OGs in the East Coast and the West Coast and the penitentiaries to come up with codes of ethics for criminals. It's called the Code of Thug Life. It's a code putting order to the violence on the streets. In Watts, Compton, Chicago, wherever. We got all these people all over the country saying, yes, we go by this code. We're gonna be against attacks on people that are not involved with the street gang, with the drug trade, or the illegal business at all. You know, all that kidnapping and shooting drive-bys out the car, we're against that.
So you're telling me that in this situation, Tupac was aware of all the gang violence and whether or not he was part of it, whatever, and like the rivalries and the gang rivalries and the seriousness of it, and knowing that like it was gonna go on, wanting it to end, was like, look, if we're gonna do this, at least let's do it safely. And then came up with the code. You know, if we're gonna hate each other, let's hate each other, but not hurt anybody else doing it. So like you saw, like, leave schools the fuck alone, leave civilians alone, leave these kind of people alone. If this is gonna be a feud between us, it stays between us. And it was coming up with those code of ethics, like freaking pirates in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies or something, or even like historically speaking. It is like, if you're gonna do anything criminal, if you're gonna be violent, then it has to be safely done. It's both brilliant and kind of sad.
It ain't just a bunch of niggas going crazy. We want to control our streets. So all we saying is if every motherfucker that was out here right now gave up $1 and they put it to this Thug Life Fund, the money don't go to me. It go to somebody from your neighborhood. They take the money and we do this shit like every month. I be bringing new rappers in here. I be bringing Snoop, whoever the fuck y'all want. I go snatch the niggas. But for that shit to happen, we can't have no violence. And everybody got to be.
Yes, my raps are filled with rage.
One of these days, we gotta bust back for the homies.
You have to be logical. You know, if I know that in this hotel room they have food every day, and I'm knocking on the door every day to eat, and they open the door, let me see the party, let me see like them throwing salami all over I mean, just like throwing food around. But they're telling me there's no food in here. You know what I'm saying? Every day. I'm standing outside trying to sing my way in. You know what I'm saying? We are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. After about a week, that song is gonna change to we hungry, we need some food. After 2-3 weeks, it's like, you know, give me all the food, we're breaking out the door. And after a year, then you just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hungry, you reached your level, you don't want any more. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with them, you know, with civil rights movement. We was asking, you know, now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now what do you think we're gonna do? Ask?
I put my gun away and grab.
Fuck me! His literacy and his etiquette is it's insane! It's insane! This guy is crazy, but in the best way. The way he explained that seems so simple. I like, some of the smartest speakers are the simplest speakers because they make it consumable for everybody. You want to have a point that is inarguable, that no one can point out anything wrong with it. And that's one of those ones. It's like, look, for the last year, we started off asking nicely. We asked nicely for ages, and we asked a little bit less nicely, a little bit less nicely. And now we're done asking. You are not listening. And that explains, like, because it's like, oh, there's rage in your music. And Tupac turns around and goes, yeah, there's rage in my music. And there's a reason for the rage in my music. I'm not just angry for the sake of being angry. I'm angry because of this. I wasn't always angry. There was a time when I was calm. A time when I was asking nicely. A time when I was patient. But when I was doing that, no one was looking out for me and no one cared. Now I'm angry. People are caring.
AK is getting hectic. I can't call it. House full of alcoholics. Now a nigga's under pressure.
There's a bad part because the kids see that and they mimic it. That's the part I haven't figured out yet. But the positive side is the kids who live in a household where the mother is a crackhead or whatever, and he hears the rap, he's like, oh, that's an everyday thing for them. So I don't have to feel ashamed. It cuts both ways. To me, it's like, when I say I live the thug life, baby, I'm hopeless. One person might hear that and just like the way it sounds, you know what I'm saying? But I'm doing it for the kid that really lives a thug life and feels like it's hopeless. So when I say hopeless, and when I say when I say it like that, it's like I reach him. You understand? And even if when I reach him, it makes it look glorious to the guy that doesn't live that life. I mean, I can't help it. It's a fad, you know? He'll drop.
This always makes me so happy when you hear rappers talking about things like this, and hearing Tupac talk about it melts my damn heart. It is the idea of not writing music to express your own feelings, but writing music to reach those who can't express their own feelings, who are struggling, who do feel isolated and alone. And you have these artists who went through a lot, and they do their best to highlight that they went through a lot, so someone who's going through the same, what they went through, or even worse, knows they're not alone.
Thug life soon enough. But for the person that I was trying to reach,
you become a voice
he'll
of the
pick
voiceless.
it up, and I'll be able to talk to him again.
Do you think there's a double standard in terms of men being promiscuous?
Yeah, but
I mean, you're
we
the
didn't
one
start that double standard. We didn't start that double
I'm not
standard.
saying you started anything,
and I'm not saying
but
that
I mean,
it's fair. I'm just saying this is how it is. How can we rap about a world that it's not like that? This is how it is.
But do you look down on your male friends if they're as promiscuous as some of the women in your songs?
I don't look down on anybody that's promiscuous. Only people I look down on are people who don't control the situation. If a girl sleeps with a lot of guys, she's still my homegirl. I don't care. You're only a bitch if, not because you sleep with a lot of guys, but because you're only sleeping with them for money. So now you put a price on yourself.
Right, or because they have a nice car.
Yeah, guys, when they sleep around, they do it for free. At that particular time, a lot of girls, they see my face on TV so many times that that's what they want. They want to be associated with that person. It's the fame that get these people. It is not me. It is the fame. Because I watched females look at me when they didn't know who I was, and I can see it, nothing. And then as soon as somebody whisper who I was, it's this glare in their eye. You make yourself want that person, you know?
How do you feel about that?
I don't understand how people could stand next to you 1 year, and next year they cannot stand there. They just going crazy screaming. They just can't take it that you're right there. But just last year, I was in the same club, walking around lonely like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't get a date, couldn't get nobody to dance with me. I was too...
This is something that blows my mind as well, and I don't get it. I don't think I never will. I'm exactly the same on his level here, where I don't understand how attraction can be like either faked like that or just spawn out of nowhere through money. It's blown my mind. It's something like, I don't know, like everyone watching this, what do you think about it? Because I can only speak on behalf of how I feel. But in my life, there's never been a point where I've looked at someone in terms of attraction based on social standings or money. Like, and this is getting kind of shallow because I mean just looks. Like, if I looked at someone and the price tag next to that person's bank account is absolutely irrelevant and won't change anything for me. But there are people out there, like he's saying, where it does. Where it's like, a switch has been flicked. And it blows my mind that that's a thing. Like, I don't know. I guess it's just when you're like someone who's so far from it, when someone says that, you don't understand how a person can feel like that. So I don't know. I'd be interested in people's thoughts on this in the comment section. Obviously, keep it respectful and kind, as we always do on this channel. But yeah, I am curious. Like, I don't know. Like, if you are someone who feels like that, like who sometimes, if you know someone's a bit more well off, you do get a little bit more attracted. Maybe you can explain why. Like, do you know why? Let me know. And again, if anyone does say anything like that, be respectful and kind. We're not here to be rude against anybody for how they
skinny to something, and now he's just adorable. He's just
Any artists out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star and don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the videos, all on the record, dancing. Come to Death Row.
When I got out of jail, the West Coast, East Coast shit was really started.
Wait. The East Coast don't love Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg? The East Coast ain't got no love for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Death Row?
West Coast was Death Row. The East Coast was Bad Boy.
Check this out. I'm the executive producer that a comment was made about a little bit earlier.
Everybody thought it's a war for record sales and attention and all of that. But to me, it was personal.
I love the East Coast. I'm from the East Coast. But then I felt like Puffy and Biggie and all of them, they want to dirty up everything I worked for. So it made me come back more relentless. I'm mad at Biggie, I'm rushing the nigga. What's the problem?
Yo, Piggy, man, we got it going on, baby. It's on and cracking, man. He's gone, baby. You the man, you the man.
So I directed videos.
Pop, you alive? I mean, you safe? Man, I'm so happy you're free.
Yeah, happy to see you. It's a lying piece of shit.
Pop, please don't kill me. It was Buck's idea. Oh, man. I'm just a rapper, man. Please don't take...
What the hell is this? Is this like some, is this like the start of a music video? What am I watching here? Like, what is this?
I ain't gonna kill you. We was homeboys once, pig. Once we homeboys, we always homeboys. Even if you is a fat phony. And I did a song with Faith, Biggie's wife.
Faith, my home girl. I just want to send a shout out to Faith. Hey, girl. Then I did hit him up.
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Which is a classic battle record.
First off, fuck your bitch in the clique you claim. West side, when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a...
I don't know why, but that never that never that line never like it never clicked up here. It's kind of crazy.
But I fucked your wife. We bust on bad boys, niggas fuck for life. I'm a self-made millionaire. Thug living out of prison, pistols in the air. Biggie, remember when I used to let you sleep on the couch and beg a bitch to let you sleep in the house?
Just after the Mike Tyson-Bruce Seldon fight, Shakur, along with record company executive Marion Suge Knight, headed for a nightclub. But while stopping at this intersection, a car with 4 people pulled up and opened fire on Shakur and Knight.
Tupac Shakur was shot several times in the chest. The driver, his record producer, was grazed in the head.
He's returned to the intensive care unit tonight after another surgery, still listed in critical condition.
All week long, fans of Tupac have gathered here outside the hospital.
He's undergone 2 operations since coming here. He's had his right lung removed. He is intermittently conscious. Jesse Jackson's been here. Family continues to keep vigil, and despite early reports that his wounds were not life-threatening, people at the hospital here continue to tell us that he is in very serious condition.
At 4:03 this afternoon, Tupac Shakur was pronounced dead.
It's so weird, isn't it? It makes you feel so uncomfortable. Just uneasy, maybe is the better word. It's just like that. Like we were just listening to the story, we were hearing what was going on, and then all of a sudden there's beef and then someone's dead. It just happens so quickly. It's crazy. It feels when you hear the story, it feels like he just reached the top of the mountain for that to happen. That's what it feels like. Like he barely got a taste of the hard work, like the reward from the hard work. And then this happened.
Shit, I don't know. Sorry. Like death. It's a tragedy like Shakespeare, I guess. But I have no bad feelings. I have love for everybody.
Please welcome the mothers of Biggie Smalls and Tupac Shakur, Afeni Shakur, and Valletta Wiley.
Coming to grips with my past. It was hard. I don't feel like what I did was so evil. I just feel like the way I was living and my mentality was a part of my progression to be a man. But you grow, we all grow. We're made to grow. You either evolve or you disappear. I don't want to be forgotten. I'll always be a troublemaker to some people.
That one line, the I don't want to be forgotten, is why I do these videos. I don't mean it in some cheesy, weird-ass bullshit kind of way either. I just mean it legit. I mean it 100%. When people recommend these artists that are no longer here, these artists that died, even when an artist dies, like I hear an artist has passed away, I'll always do a reaction video to that artist. We did it with Ozzy Osbourne. We did it with Asha Bhoshal, famous Indian singer recently, like, because we have a large Indian community, and we do it whenever, like, whenever something like that happens. And the reason is simple. I have an audience. I'm not saying it's a huge audience. I'm not saying I've got any kind of influence, but I have an audience. People watch my videos. And I want to spread that memory. Like, because I'd want someone to do it for me. And the way I look at life all the time is, if I was that person, what would I want? And I always do it. Like, how if I was in their shoes, how would I want someone to treat me? When I first started YouTube, I had no one helping me, no collaborations, no shout-outs, nothing. Like, I was on my own. And even now, I'm in the UK, with the biggest reaction channel in the UK. I have 0 connections in the UK. And it's like, I'm just on my own, in my own little corner on my own. And I always, even now, to this day, think like, man, it'd be so nice if, like, someone helped. Some kind of shout-out, some kind of something. And I think it now. And this is just me being honest with you guys. I feel lonely. I've got, like, no connections. I've grown on my own in a dark corner, and I'm still there. So I always feel like the best thing you can do is share someone's memory. And the more you do that, the more you immortalize a soul, which is why I do it. So hearing that, that's why we do this.
But
I'd want someone to do
get
it
love
for
from my community.
I got love for my brothers, but we can never go nowhere unless we share with each other. We gotta start making changes. Learn to see me as a brother instead of two distant strangers.
I owe them everything. That's what I owe everything, to the hood. I got love there. I got love from thugs and the street dudes. And that kind of focuses me. Love from thugs and the street dudes.
I'm not even joking. For a second, I thought that was the Punisher. That's why.
And that kind of focuses me back on what I should be doing. Lay out the real map on the world and how it is. The message is
so
young black
sad
males
that
can
you
do
just feel
anything
like
if
you
you just
should
give us
still
a
be
shot.
here.
Stop trying to beat us down. And to my homeboys, we need to be in control of ourselves. I'm not saying I'm gonna change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. So keep your head up. Do what you gotta do. And then inside of you, I'll be reborn.
Inside of you, I'll be reborn.
I always wanted to do a movie on my own life. So here I go. You can watch.
Inside of you, I'll be reborn. I may not change the world, but I guarantee I'll spark the mind that does. Fucking hell, man. I think that's a good place to end part 1, as now he's going on the movie. So I think we'll end part 1 here. Like I said, part 2 will just continue on Patreon. I'll upload one big video. I knew I was going to get emotional, but it's a weird kind of emotion. Because I'm sad that he's not here, but his message lives on. He lives on. He is eternal. He is immortalized. Like, I know this sounds silly, and I say this all the time, and my wife actually disagrees with me on this. And I try and explain it to her, she doesn't understand. But I've always said that there's no difference in someone being dead and someone being alive. And I don't want anyone to get angry about this, and I don't mean it in any kind of offensive way. But it's my way of like coping with it. Because the way I look at death is, right now, you're watching me on a video. And I've recorded this video in advance. Meaning that when this video goes out, I recorded it in the past. You're watching this reaction, but I could be dead. I could not be here. That could be something, like, that could be true, right? And it would be the same with any one of my videos or anything. And let's say you're talking to someone right now. There's someone in a room with you when you're watching this video. If that person stood up and left that room, when they go outside that door, it's like the Schrodinger's cat thing, you know? It's like, the second they leave that door, they're no longer in your existence. They're like, they are just gone. And whatever's happened to them outside that door, you don't know. But in your mind, you just think they've left and they've walked and they've gone home, or you'll talk to them the next day. So the way I look at death is exactly the same way. I don't see death. I don't see death as a permanent goodbye. I see it as a temporary one. That's what I mean. That the person isn't gone, they're not out of my reach. They've just walked out the door. And if I want to see them, the door is there. Like I said, I've tried to explain it to my wife, but she doesn't agree with me on it. She thinks I'm crazy. Which you know, that's how you know you have a good wife. Yeah, that's just how I feel about it. Anyway, so that's what I mean. It's weird. I'm sad, but I'm like, his message, and he's still here, and he's huge. Everyone knows his name, and I'm glad that I'm finally getting to know it too. After all these years of not being able to name a single song by him, but knowing him, knowing like what happened, and knowing him, but not knowing him. It's nice to finally change that. And I'm glad we're finally watching a documentary. And I hope you've all enjoyed my part 1 reaction to it. It seems so crazy that with this doc, it was literally like, I did this, I got bigger, I died. It felt like he had so much more to do. So many more heights to climb to. Feels so weird. Yeah, it feels so weird. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed the reaction. If you want to watch part 2, you can do so right now. It is available on Patreon, link in the description. It'll be part 1 and part 2 will be one big video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting my little channel. I appreciate all of you so much. Yeah, that's it from me, my friends. Please like, subscribe, have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll leave a link to the original documentary in the description, so go support it yourselves. And that's it from me. As always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.